Hey there, for this 2-minute tip, I wanted to talk a little bit about some practical steps to be thinking about now as you're preparing for the possibility of business ownership in 2025. So, for sure, start to think about your why. What's driving your need to want to own your own business? Is it freedom, creating wealth, fulfilling a personal passion? Whatever your reason is, defining your why is going to be the foundation of a successful journey of research. It's going to keep you driven on the days where it's going to feel a little bit monotonous. And it's just going to be good for not only looking at businesses, but for someday when you own that business. So the next thing to think about for sure is your finances. I know this part can feel overwhelming, but it's essential to start calculating how much you're able to invest in a business. So you want to think about, yes, your liquidity approach and your net worth, but also you're starting to think too about the possibility of income replacement or diversification of income. So just kind of have your finances in a little more version of order possibly than what they are right now. And the big one I always like to get in front of is those crabs in a bucket. I've told you that story before, but if you've ever shared your idea of business ownership with someone else, and it happens to all of us, and they kind of start poking holes in your idea, or even the thought of owning a business that seems super risky, remember they're projecting their fears onto you. It may feel risky to them, but for you, it may feel exactly like what you're supposed to be doing and where you're supposed to be headed. So just kind of avoid those little crabs in a bucket if they're starting to get you down. So again, just some things to think about before we get started. I don't want you to overthink, but definitely having some of those in mind as we have those first conversations is going to help. So when you're ready, I sincerely hope that you reach out.